The cemetery was built on the outskirts of the city. She parked the car nearby. Just as she was about to enter the cemetery, she saw an old man who was an attendant at the cemetery. When the old man saw Natalie walking over, he asked her, "Lady, whose family are you from? Who are you looking for?" Natalie said, "I'm looking for someone, a mourner. Have you seen Billy Wicker here recently? I think he might have come to visit his mother's grave." Hearing that she was looking for Billy, the old man immediately became vigilant, asking her sharply, "Who are you? Why are you looking for him?" She suspected from the old man's reaction that Billy must have been there, or perhaps had come here before. "Look, don't misunderstand. I'm here to help him. I'm looking for him because I'm worried about his well-being. Can you take me to see him?" The old man looked Natalie up and down and thought that she seemed straightforward and genuine. "Okay, I will take you to him. He has had a bitter life. Things got better, but now he is suffering again." While they were talking, the man had brought Natalie to an area at the far end of the cemetery. When they arrived there, Natalie immediately saw Billy. Billy was sitting in front of a tombstone. Natalie's face lit up. She turned and thanked the old man before walking forward alone. At that moment, the security guy noticed Natalie approaching and looked at her aggressively. The security man sneered and thought, "Why does this woman want to talk to Billy? She probably just wants Billy to admit what he is accused of." "Lady, I don't care who you are. Leave now, please. Leave Billy alone. I really have something to say to him." She frowned in displeasure and quickly slipped past the security man. But as she moved closer, she was stunned by Billy's looks. She could hardly recognize him. Was this the Billy that she knew? In just a few days, Billy had grown a shaggy beard, and he was giving off an unsavory, unwashed smell. Billy's eyes were dull and gray. They were filled with fear and loathing. Natalie couldn't help but feel deep sympathy for him. Such a kind and beautiful person, and he had been framed like this. Where was the justice in that? Natalie called out to him softly, "Billy, you..." She was halfway through her sentence when her words of consolation dried up. She could understand why Billy had gotten into such a state. Natalie stood near Billy for a long time, but he still didn't respond. He just looked at his mother's grave marker and made a slight mumbling sound. After waiting for a while, Natalie got anxious and walked over so that she was standing right next to Billy. "Billy, I'm here. Did you say something?" The moment the words left her mouth, the security guy, who had been vigilantly watching Natalie, thought that she wanted to ask something that would hurt Billy. "Enough! Who are you and what do you want? You're not welcome here, so please leave." Natalie didn't want to waste much breath on him, so she said directly, "I came to help Billy. I have evidence that proves Billy is innocent." Hearing that, the security man was stunned and asked uncertainly, "What did you say? You really have that kind of evidence?" Billy did not react much. He just continued sitting there. Natalie took a deep breath to calm her emotions. Then she said, "Yes, I have clear evidence. I know Billy was wronged. I also know who framed Billy." She took out her phone and showed the security guy the pictures and the short video she had somehow managed to record at the cafe. He rushed over to Billy with the cell phone and said, "Billy, we have hope now. We have the evidence in our hands. We can establish your innocence." After Billy heard the recording, he still didn't seem to show much of a reaction. Seeing Billy like this, the security man sighed. He urged, "Billy, we've worked together for so many years. I've known you so well. Although things have gotten to a point where we can't control them, we can't give up, you know?" Billy sat there unmoving for a long time. And eventually, Natalie went over and gently sat down beside him. She said softly, "Billy, do you remember when we first met? Do you remember how you accidentally spilled wine on my clothes? Actually, I didn't blame you for that, but you kept apologizing like a child who had done something wrong." Natalie stole a glance at Billy and saw that there was a trace of confusion on his face now. She heaved a long sigh and said, I can understand your current mood. You have always been so kind to everyone, but now you're accused of things you would never even think of doing. I also believe that justice is in the hearts of people. If you continue to persevere, the sun will shine for you again one day.
Hey, I'm Natalie. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Return.